Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus and welcome back to Become a Legend, episode number 18. And as I said in the last episode, and about 2 episodes ago I think it was, episode number 16, I said I would change the camera angle, and it has been done. And you'll see that in about 10-15 seconds, but not 10-15 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds from now. But anyway. It's against Swansea versus Norwich City, and I think I've either changed my hairstyle again or I'm still using the same hairstyle as the last match because I just want to keep it fresh. That's what it's all about. But here, as you can see, this is the reason I don't really enjoy using this camera angle. There's no real problem with it. I can talk about it for the majority of the episode, but I mean, you don't see any of the opposition's attacks, and you sort of have to do everything by yourself. Like here, a guy gets fouled. I'm not even sure who he even is because I can't really see him, and from the free kick, Pablo Hernandez actually pops it into the top corner. It's an absolutely fantastic free kick. But the problem with this angle is when the opposition scores, I don't see any of this lead up build, so I have to actually put in 2 extra highlights for them to actually score. As you can see, it's a great free kick, so of course I kept in an extra highlight, but like the majority of the time I'm running offside. I actually have to physically ask for the ball, or it will not get played to me. I mean, here I'm in open space, I have to actually ask for it. Guy crosses it in, I really should score there. If that was in the normal camera angle, I probably would have scored, but I can't really change that. But anyway, 10 minutes into the match, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just waiting it out until eventually the ball gets played forward. But I mean, 36th minute here, I have to make a little run, and they just decide not to play it to me. I'm like, fair enough. I eventually nearly get it back to get a shot with, I think it's Michu, and it's a great shot, but it's unfortunately just wide. So I mean, it's a good camera angle, yes, but for the viewing of the person, viewing this, maybe. But at halftime it's 1-0, but for me playing it, it's unbelievably difficult to play because I don't know where. Yes, there is a mini map, but that doesn't really help me when the ball is a small yellow dot on the mini map, which is, yes, this is a screen which is the size of a computer screen, but for me the screen is the screen's 42 inches, so it's a bit more difficult to actually find out where the ball is in relation to the minimap, of course. So as you can see here, I'm just running about and not really getting the ball, not getting into play, before eventually I do actually get a nice little bit of passing in. I get it down here, 77 minutes on the clock, I hit off the post, but I still score, and it's a great goal. But still, it's a bit of a trouble, it's a bit of a pain really for me to do it in this way. So in the next episode I will probably be changing it back to the normal camera angle, which I'm sure is vertical wide, tracking the player. But the problem, like I was saying before, here, okay, they steal the ball, and I'm like, alright, fair enough. And I'm not really sure who's even on the ball because I can't really see in my preview, but I'm standing here and I know it's 85 minutes on the clock, but I know now I know they've scored because of course they go and score, but I don't know how the goal came about. I don't know what happened in terms of defensive mistakes. Yes, defensive mistakes always happen in PES because it's PES, but I mean, yes, I get a replay afterwards, but if I forget to put this replay in, then the video is just sort of ruined because oh, they've scored, but you don't know how they've scored. I mean, yeah, it's a small thing, but if I have to do 20, 30 episodes like this, that adds up quite a lot in terms of having to add an extra 2 replays for the match for a goal by the opposition, which is a bit ridiculous. So full time it was 2-1 anyway. It doesn't really matter. My goal actually decided it. I had 17 shots, 10 on target. There was 17 shots on target. I actually got man of the match with a 7.5 rating, which is a bit unbelievable considering I didn't really do anything. I mean, I did have 12 shots, 6 on target. There were 17 and 10 on target final, but I mean, with that result, I mean, we're still 16th in the table, but we're edging away from the relegation zone. I mean, I don't want to be relegated with Swansea. But after that match, I get a new pair of boots, Pure 11 Pro, yellow and black. I actually decided to put them on, and they limit my pace. They put my pace down a little bit, but they increase my kicking power and shot accuracy. So I was like, I'll take that over the pace. So Swansea versus Chelsea, the second match of this episode. I think there's 3 or 4 matches, I can't really tell. But in this match, it was a good match. But I mean, the problem occurred again on me the majority of the time, just looking at me. And yes, I could track the ball in terms of the camera, but then that's just the camera going all over the place and I'm just way at the back. But here, I see Hazard get the ball, and I don't see Hazard score. I know he scored because of course I see this bit of him celebrating, but Hazard does score in the 18th minute of the match, and I was like, Alright, then I'll see what the goal was, and the goal was unbelievably amazing. I mean, he skins past one player, skins past two, skins past three, and gets a shot away, and it's an amazing shot into the top corner. But I mean, I like seeing like that from behind the goal. I mean, it's a little cool, not cool feature because it's just a camera angle, but here in the 26th minute here, I actually get the ball. I do a little pushing off the ball. I mean, there's three on me. I pass it down to Pablo Hernandez. Hernandez passes it back to me. I run around Ashley Cole, get a shot away. Check makes a great save, but Jonathan de Guzman pops it into the back of the net. So I mean, it was a really good goal. But if I'd been doing that in terms of just normal vertical wide play, it would have been maybe a little bit better. I mean, here I know Sturridge is on the ball, but I don't know if I don't know if they score. Of course, I don't have the commentary on, so I don't like the commentary. So I would know if they'd scored, but commentary boring like hell. So Sturridge scores, and I was like, right, let's see this goal again. I mean, they attacked on the right hand side. There was no defending whatsoever, as you can see. Good cross in, really poor defending by the right back, and Sturridge gets onto the back of it and just pops it into the back of the net. Now the really weird thing is that these goals didn't really occur when I was watching the other camera angle. And I'm not blaming the camera angle, of course. I mean, here 45th minute, I end up heading it wide, and it's half time. It's 2-1 to Chelsea. I mean, I've had 5 shots, 3 on target. Maybe I deserve to be ahead. Chelsea's only have 2 for 2. And in the 64th minute, I get a good head on. I mean, like, I don't know where the ball's going to come to me. It's just really weird. But in the 65th minute, I mean, it's a nice little ball through to Routledge. Routledge gets a shot away, and he pops it into the back of the net from the rebound. I mean, it's a really good goal. But I just don't like playing the camera angle. It's really weird for me to watch this because I'm only in control of one player. Like, I know, like, yes, I could have it thinging the ball, like I said a couple minutes ago, but it just wouldn't work as well. But in the 82nd minute here, Ivanovic actually ends up fouling me. I think it's a really normal foul. He ends up just taking me out completely. And from the free kick, I think it's Jonathan de Guzman. He pops it right into the top corner of Czech's goal, and 3-2. We've actually brought it back from having at halftime a 2-1, having conceded 2 goals and had 2-1 at halftime. So not full time, but 80 odd minutes on the clock, and Jonathan de Guzman has brought it back to make it 3-2. And literally last minutes of the match, get a cross in, Chelsea clear, and I'm just like, please blow the whistle. And he blew the whistle, and it was the final result was 3-2, which is pretty good against a top 6 side. So Chelsea, of course, only had 7 shots for on target. We had 11 for 7, and of course Jonathan Guzman got man of match for his 2 goals. I mean, I had an alright game, but I just have a real slump in form. He only had 4 shots, 1 on target. That's absolutely dreadful for my standard. I really should have a lot higher in terms of shots. But with that result, of course, we go up by 1, go to 15th in the table. We're only 3 points behind Fulham in 13th. And I've, of course, my overall rating's actually gone up by 1. My short pass speed has improved. My rating's now 71, which is quite good. My stamina and teamwork, of course, has also improved. And hopefully my teamwork can improve even more, because that's what I really want. So into the next match of the episode against Fulham FC. And now Fulham are not a particularly difficult side, but Fulham in this camera angle, I might have a bit of a problem because I'll be going up against either Senderos and Hangeland, or Hangeland and Hughes, or Hughes and Senderos. So at half time, I mean, it's 0-0 and nothing's really happened. I mean, yes, there's been 9 shots, but they've not really been of any harm. I mean, yes, 7 have been on target. I mean, here, I don't know what's going on. Sidor just ends up deciding to push some guy. I think it's Tiendale. Find out that Tiendale actually fouled him. It's really poor foul by Tiendale. And like, what the hell? So from the free kick, Richardson ends up taking it. It ends up actually hits off the post, and Rodallega actually ends up heading into the back of the net. I know it's Rodallega because of the celebration, but because of the player model. I mean, it was a really good free kick, and it did deserve a goal, so I can't really go against that. But I mean, like, this is a problem. I'm just standing about, waiting for a goal kick to be taken, and it's just taking ages. I don't know where it's going. Like, that's the only problem I just have with this. I don't really know where the ball is. That's like the only problem. Yes, I know there's a mini-map, but I've been repeating myself for the whole of this episode majority. But 15 shots, 9 on target from Fulham. They did deserve to win at least by 3 or 4 goals rather than just a 1-0 win. But yeah, I'm not even sure. I think the man of the match was Rodallega. And shots on target, there are 4 shots, 2 on target from me, 12 passes, 10 made. I mean, my passing has improved, but apart from that, it's not really been helpful. And yes, we've got 24 points, and 18th with Southampton have 18, so we're 6 points off the bottom 3. So into the last match of this episode against Manchester City, and in the last time we faced Manchester City in the Etihad, we actually ended up going 0-0 for nearly the whole game. And in the last minute of the match, Dzeko scored from a corner to make it 1-0. And of course, this is before the transfer update, which will never actually be able to occur in this game. So Balotelli, of course, is still at Manchester City, and Balotelli actually scores very early on. As you can see here, he scores 1-0, and it's a really good goal, to be fair. It's like a nice little pass and play, a little bit of a cutback, and Balotelli scores. And it's a really good finish, to be fair. But I dislike missing these opportunities. I mean, here, of course, I think Michi gets a good shot away, and I think it's Dyer ends up actually getting his shot headed off the line. It's a really weird shot he takes, but I mean, I just dislike this. It's ridiculous for me to actually watch it back. Like, of course, there's nothing wrong with it. Yes, you might be enjoying it, and I could, of course, edit it slightly better, but it's just not any fun for me. So I'm going to change back to the camera angle, the other camera angle in the next episode, of course. So 3 shots, 1 on target at half-time. It's been absolutely dreadful. We've been playing poor football. I get a shot away here, and that just goes wide. It just goes wide. But in the 87th minute here, I don't know what's going on. Silva on the ball, ends up actually getting cleared eventually to, I think it's Michu, and Michu decides to run forward. I make a great run through, and I should score here. If I'd maybe been faster, if I never changed my boots, hindsight is a pain. But if I not changed my boots, I might have actually scored there, but I don't score. And yeah, it was really the only real major chance of the second half for me anyway. So we had 7 shots, 3 on target, 6 shots, 2 on target from Man City. There was 1-0 to Man City, the final score. They of course have Cristiano Ronaldo, never knew that. I had 5 shots, 2 on target, 9 passes, 6 made, absolutely dreadful passing stats, and it's the end of the episode. So 15th in the table, that's all I can say. If you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.